Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago White Sox. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan will see a Major League debut on the mound in this one.
Anytime you're making your Major League debut, particularly starting a game, I'm sure there's some anxious moments going on. One of the keys for every young pitcher is...
So next to hit is Tristan Random. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson picks it up, and the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. Angels leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now is Tristan Random. And the pitch. The 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Line, but speared on a hop. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Randy Rodriguez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away. Now at the plate, here is Mike Trout. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Mike Trout goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that. So now to the plate, Tristan Random. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Up next, Eloy Jimenez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On the ground to third. And this gets right under his glove. A costly mistake there. Digging in will be Tristan Random. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled toward right center field. Robert will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his.
Afternoon. there is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. It's the home opener of this new season between the Boston Red Sox. Striding in for Boston, Kevin Newman.
Batting second. The second
The windup and the 0-1. Down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So stepping in is Tristan Random. He's set, and the pitch. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
The set and the 1-1. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. He's got it, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Santander.
Hot shot to third. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now into the box, Tristan Random singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Dahl will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Striding in is Tristan Random. Flew out last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Now a little looper down the left field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Santander waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. So now it's Brian Reynolds. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Verdugo waits on it, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on two. Next up for the Red Sox, Chadwick Trout. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the second out. Next to stand in is Tristan Random. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Angels down to their last strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. A 2-0 finish today. Both Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Domingo Germán earns his first win of the season.
They left 15 men on base.
Tuesday Night Baseball now from the... Digging in next, Tristan Random. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
And stepping in, Anthony Rendon. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. Santander grabs it to retire the side. Now at the plate is Tristan Random. He singled in his first AB. And he popped him up. Coming in is Dahl. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Santander waits on it, and the inning is over. So they go down without a win. Next up, Tristan Random. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Tristan Random flew out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Now batting.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your text.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, Dion. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Los Angeles posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win.
19 men on base.
Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Tristan Random, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Slater aboard here at first with nobody out. Now here's a line drive, but it's going to go right into the glove of the shortstop Bogarts. And that'll be the first out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tristan Random. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. First pitch on its way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Santander grabs it to retire the side. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Angels jumped ahead in the 7th. Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series. Tristan Random gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Pops this one up. Chavis over to his right, and that retires the side. And now in the box, Josh Van Meter. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. So bases are empty with one gone, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Bases are empty, one man out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Carson Kelly is on deck. And it's fouled away. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The 3-2 one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hit on the ground out to short. Kingery's there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Up next for Arizona, Carson Kelly. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Carson Kelly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Skied into straightaway right. Slater's under it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Pretty painful. Top of the third set to get underway. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Vernon Castilla. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Castilla is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks' first baseman. lifted down the line in left. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Back. To the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Geraldo Perdomo, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Runs up and gets this one down. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Third inning, no score to this point. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Christian Robinson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Down the left field line and deep.
Robinson.
A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Cody Bellinger stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So to the plate, the Diamondbacks designated hitter, Seth Beer. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
That'll bring up Josh Van Meter.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Another 2-2 offering. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Fouled away. 1-1. Here it is. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Michael Fulmer is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 22 runners on base.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one.
Random.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Tristan Random. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
I I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Scott Kingery.
The shortstop, Scott Kingery.
Runner goes for second. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Now it'll be Tristan Random. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Tristan Random, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. From the stretch. Hit back up the middle, reined in, and that will conclude matters here in the seventh. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Arizona's on top, 3-2. Striding forward now is the DH, Tristan Random.
Tristan Random.
First pitch of the AB now. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count, the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming. A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Daniel Ponce de Leon claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
They left 7 men on base.
Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today it's the third and final game in this 3-game interleague series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Joey Wentz, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen, he took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Late on that one as it's foul off to the left side. The 1-1 home. Wade, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Lifted in the air to center. Bellinger's under it, 2 down. That'll bring up Josh Van Meter, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single. Next, it'll be Carson Kelly, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now to bat, Tristan Random comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Grayson Rodriguez, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Ready on 0-2. A bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. Next, it'll be Brian Reynolds, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Designated hitter.
Random on third with 2 out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. They still trail here at 6-2. Stepping in once again is Tristan Random. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Right to him. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. Diamondbacks lead this one 6-5. So a big at-bat coming up, and it'll be Tristan Random. A knock here could cut the lead to just 1 run.
Let it fly, big guy. Here we go. Like you can, come on.
First pitch of the AB now. Here's a pop-up now. Franco is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Man, if you like offense, you had to love this one. Both teams came out swinging and found a lot of success. Pretty amazing it turned out to be as close as this one, considering all the runs that were put on the scoreboard.
And welcome inside beautiful Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Baltimore. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jose De Leon will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always
So here is Tristan Random. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Next to hit is Tristan Random. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Maciel is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So the next to bat will be Tristan Random. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And now the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors. So next to bat will be Tristan Random. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Here's his swing, and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Dion is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Angels strand a couple. They still. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul Dion. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robbie Ray earns the win, his second, striking out 12 in the process. Jose De Leon couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss.
No errors. They left 16 men on base.
Tuesday night baseball from Next to dig in, Tristan Random. First pitch of the AB on its way. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. So now here is Tristan Random. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side. And quickly there are 2 away. Brian Reynolds is going to be asked to get things going.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Baltimore Orioles came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Dylan Tate gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Andres Munoz hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com. On a Wednesday night, we've got baseball. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Gabriel Maciel comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. So Paul Dion digs in next. This will get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
And another foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Tristan Casas. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Ball 1, well below the zone. And he fouls this one off. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Looked like the forkball that time as he swung through it for out number 1.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Slater is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Chance Sisco trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Fouled off.
Got to believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's going to have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Rio Ruiz.
The 3rd baseman.
Ground ball right into the shift. He's got it. And quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Ready now for Baltimore. Jacob Pearson took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. On the ground to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher, right?
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike one.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We'll head to the fourth. Still ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Gabriel Maciel. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. And there's one down now. One out now in the Orioles' fourth. And that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. And this is low, ball one. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating. Feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
Now another 1-2. Pitch popped straight up. Random is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Paul Dion. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1.
Hey, a terrific forkball thrown right there. And a lot of times fans have a hard time distinguishing the difference between a forkball and the split finger. The forkball is really jammed in between the two index fingers, and it has more of a tumbling action where the split finger has more of a four-seam look. And you'll...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down. In now for the O's. Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And it's fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And now Ramon Urias comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lays off 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Chance Sisco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike. And
we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. It remains. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on and start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
All even now, 2-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Slater is there, one away. Next up is Jacob Pearson. He collected a base hit his first time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Slater's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Byron Buxton, who went down on strikes last time up, fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Bat explodes as this is popped up, and no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Popped up, and Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail 1-0.
Leading off for the Orioles, the left fielder.
Now the first pitch. Gabriel Maciel stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1 gone now in the Baltimore 7th, and that'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. A ball and no strikes.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
2-0 now. And the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. How about that? So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul Dion, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Grounder down the line at third. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Stays alive, still 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the way.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Nothing across here this. Drew Pomeranz will come on in.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Baltimore crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Matt Barnes earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Andres Munoz closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Wackney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball from one of the best ballparks around, Oriole Park in Baltimore. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball is next. Grayson Rodriguez will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit.
Stepping up is Tristan Random, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Maciel comes in a few steps as he hauls it. Tristan Random will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung's got it, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Angels strand a couple, and it's still 3-1. Now to the plate, here is Tristan Random.
Designated hitter, Tristan Random.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
6-1, the final tally today. The Los Angeles Angels used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Patrick Sandoval earns his first win of the season. Jimmy Nelson works 2 full innings in relief to record for Mark.
A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series. Joey Wentz gets the call for game 1 of the series. Next to hit, Tristan Random. First pitch on the way. And he pops it up. Driscoll has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off. Speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Stanton. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's... Into the box, Tristan Random. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Stepping in next, Tristan Random. He bounced out last time up. He's set and the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Stanton coming on. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And in steps Scott Kingery. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Go on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side. 10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The New York Yankees led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Clark Schmidt earns his first win of the season as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only 2 hits. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com. Saturday night baseball now from Southern California at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
And now,
Robbie Ray gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And that's through, a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Randy Rodriguez worked a walk his first time up. Hit toward the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Tristan Random, hit out toward second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Rodriguez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Randy Rodriguez, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Yeah, this is his power side, Matty. Definitely quite a bit more pop in his bat swinging left-handed.
On the ground to the right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Now the double steal is on here. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. The throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Now a bunt attempt here. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. At the plate now is Tristan Random, singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And now here is Tristan Random. He could make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Swing and a line drive. Dominguez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Los Angeles Angels came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Michael Fulmer gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show. Afternoon baseball now on a Southern California Sunday at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball next on the show. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. He's got it. LeMahieu for one. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. In now for the Angels, Tristan Random. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Next, here is Tristan Random. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He grounded out last time up.
Not shortstop, Scott Kingery.
Full sets. Here's the 0-2. The bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1, and as you can see, they are way behind.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
13-1 is the final lopsided score. So the Bronx Bombers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Cole takes the strong.